We now return to Metroid Prime properly this time, because the last time we started this session, we had something of an issue regarding where on earth the fuck we ended up. Because apparently I'm dumb and don't know how to order my videos. But don't worry, we're back where we left off, as opposed to where we would have ended up otherwise. Which is in the middle of confusion. So. Where are we? I don't expect you to know. Oh, we're back to Talon Overworld again. Okay.
We're here.
Yeah.
You are here.
And because I have the ice beam, I can now get through ice beam marked doors and specially marked packages of Talon Overworld cereal. Yeah, those are mushrooms. I couldn't have guessed by looking at them as opposed to scanning them.
Oh.
Ow, 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 ow. I want that missile.
Ow.
Okay, get out of my way.
Oh, no.
Freeze!
So,
Freeze, suckers! But yeah,
so,
we have the ice beam now, one of the quintessential Samus Aran beam weapons. Because it allows us to do that to anything. Well, almost anything. Ah!
nice.
Never mind. I'll leave you two alone till later. Ugh. Because we don't have the gravity suit yet. So traveling through water is a bit of an issue. For that matter, always confused me the way, in order to deal with the fact that things feel so weird underwater, you make a suit that changes gravity so that it's more normal underwater, as opposed to, oh, I don't know, a swimming suit?
Or a suit with a jet or propellers or something.
Yeah. Of course, we don't get the gravity booster until next game. Next game. Don't worry, people. It's probably going to be a while before we tackle Metroid Prime 2. But, just going to say I'm not looking forward to that.
Metrio!
Oh, get off of that!
Or was it Metreon?
It was Metrio.
Yeah,
Trio. Makes gigantic plants easy to deal with. But unfortunately, I can't create ice platforms in the water. So I'm trying to remember where we're going at this point, because I have so lost track of things over the course of having to re-record stuff, and the fact that I've not recorded anything for the series in well over a month. And the fact that my attention on what Let's Play we're dealing with is kind of divided.
You looking at?
Whatever there is to look at. Okay, we're back in Magmore, so... Rolling.
Okay.
Oh. Thank you, Ice Beam, for making my life so much easier, even though, honestly, trying to use any sort of cold thermal weapon in this region would automatically vaporize it. But hey, who am I to question science
I don't know
fiction?
what happens when you fire liquid nitrogen, liquid magma.
What happens when I fire ice at fire?
Well, I mean, it isn't ice. It's just something that freezes things.
But how does it freeze?
Does it use
Ow,
liquid,
ow, ow,
does
ow.
it use liquid nitrogen, or does
I
it
don't
use...
think it's ever explained how the ice weapon works. Or
Fuck
maybe
magic.
it does explain it, but I much prefer just to sort of...
It uses crystal gem energy or some shit. Who cares?
I suppose there is actually something I could look up in the game about it, but I'm not going to. Oh god. Aren't these the Spore Spawn from Super Metroid? He says, as if expecting you to know anything about Super Metroid any more than I do.
Super Metroid?
Super Mucktroid. Super Metroid.
Super... I don't know.
You know what I call these? Platforms.
Alright.
I do wish the Ice Beam had
Stop.
better rapid fire. But maybe that's kind of the trade-off. It's a very powerful beam, but you can't fire it fast enough to really hit fast-moving targets.
Iceman. Oh.
So...
Oh.
Alright, this puzzle. If you can call it a puzzle.
Is it just a... Well...
Well, timing is involved, but to say that it's a puzzle in the sense that you don't know what you're doing... No, it's pretty clear what you're intended to do. It's just that...
Is it harder than Junior Jumble?
Nothing's harder than Junior Jumble.
What is Junior Jumble?
I don't even begin to know.
Is this timed?
Yeah, this is timed.
Nice.
I have to get from one place to another and scan things. I think the time is generous enough so long as you don't get caught by those stupid bugs in the center area. Which is probably what you're gonna get caught on if you do have trouble with it. But anyway, all that trouble for an E-tank.
Okay.
So worth it.
Definitely.
I mean, I say that not really knowing whether or not it'll be worth it. It's worth it solely for the sake of 100% completionism and nothing else. But as far as whether or not I'll ever need yay many energy tanks to keep myself alive, I don't know. I won't know until I get back into recording this. I don't think I've ever really died in this game in the number of times I've actually played it. The second one, I've died so many times to the point of I just don't give a fucking crap. The blogs can have that game. I hate the blogs. All because of one incident where I couldn't fucking kill one.
Okay.
And most people would say if you you can't let one bad experience paint your ideas of how good or bad a game is. It's just a bad experience, and I'm like, well, to be perfectly honest, the game is not really as well arranged as I'd like it to be anyway. So the fact that on top of not being well arranged, I'm also in a position where the game wants to fuck the fuck out of me. Even if it's just one bad experience, it's bad enough that I do not like Metroid Prime 2. It's not so much that it's the sole reason I hate the game, but it's the straw that broke the camel's back. Oh, this shouldn't be here. Hunter Metroid. This is... my understanding is that this wasn't intended to be here in the original, but in the original version of the game it was, kind of accidentally. You're not supposed to see these until you get to the Phazon Mines, like real deep into the Phazon Mines. But I heard being the key word there, that was only a problem in the original US version of the game, and that they edited it out for the PAL and Trilogy releases. But we just saw that, and this is the Trilogy version, so I don't think anything got fixed.
Too bad.
Also, this episode is short because I had to figure out what the fuck was wrong to get us the wrong position, so yeah. Short episode.